The skyline and the landscape of Atlanta in 2008 is ever-changing. From the under-construction Trump Tower and new Lowe's hotel complex in Midtown to the brand-new World of Coca-Cola, Georgia Aquarium, and Children's Museum. International business recognizes that Georgia's capital city is the place to be. In fact, people from all over the world are flocking to Atlanta. There's been a 17% increase in the city's population since 2000, and that has led to explosive growth all over the region. So what's the difference between Atlanta and cities like Philadelphia, which has experienced a 5% decline in population during the same time period? The answer? A huge decrease in crime. People feel safe in Atlanta. FBI statistics published in the city's daily newspaper show Atlanta experienced a 47.3% decline in violent crime from 1996 to 2006 when a new crime fighter, District Attorney Paul L. Howard Jr., was elected to office.
This office didn't seem to be moving toward the technological advances that were in existence. So we thought the attorneys in this office being handicapped because they didn't have the resources, the computer equipment necessary to do their jobs more effectively.
But before we look at how Howard and his staff achieved such monumental success, let's take a look back at the challenges the office faced 10 years ago.
We had mostly typewriters. We had a card system where things were written on cards, and we didn't have a computer system whereby we kept track of our cases.
There was really no structural hierarchy or supervisory hierarchy in place in this office. There was no training for assistants at all. And we also found that there was inadequate staffing and inadequate equipment. So typically an assistant district attorney would have to stand online at the copy machine to make his or her own copies of pleadings, things like that, when they should have been working on their case instead.
No organizational structure meant starting from scratch and putting into place an administrative hierarchy. With his key people in place, Howard began to establish specialized units to directly confront the most serious crimes: major case, major narcotics, cold case, crimes against women and children, white-collar crime and public integrity, and the trial, juvenile, and appellate divisions.
We went from 111 days to charge somebody who was in jail to about 12 hours. And if it was on the weekend, and here's why. We got all the information on the case, and we got all the co-defendants together. So what I referred to earlier is where the co-defendants were trickling in, and then we had to rustle up the information ourselves, never having any direct contact with the arresting officer. None. It just made it so that we could take something that took however many months, 111 days is, and turned it into one day. And of course, me being the person who's stirring all this soup up, I felt like I had died and gone to heaven instead of been, whereas before I felt like a tea bag that had been dropped into hell. I knew we had won when I heard through the grapevine that Judge Downs said, "Sure is nice to see cases that happened just last month come before us on the plea and arraignment calendar." Bingo. There you have it. That's it.
Our office took as its mission championing the rights of victims and their families and guiding them through all stages of the criminal justice process.
Homestyle sausage is a long-standing tradition. It's an old Southern recipe straight from the kitchen of Mr. Walter L. Parks himself, handed down from generation to generation and making taste buds sing for all these many years.
David Martin, President and CEO of Homestyle Foods.
Frances Martin, Vice President of Marketing.
Homestyle was started in the mid-90s by Hildred Shoemake, who is now deceased. He was a former state senator who had this idea of just creating a good old Southern style sausage.
You got the family out here, you tried the sausage. What are your thoughts about it?
Oh, it's excellent, man. Good taste. I tasted the spicy one. They taste the regular turkey sausage. It was excellent, man. Excellent.
Now we got to get the real opinion of your daughters here. How was it?
Okay, good.
You want some more?
Yay.
How'd you like it, darling?
It was delicious.
I had the turkey and the chicken, I believe, as well.
What do you think about it?
It was great. It was great, really. We had bought some before, and we used it and grill it at home, but we had not had the turkey before, so we didn't know turkey could taste that good.
You heard him. The truth is in the tasting. And now Homestyle is ready to make your kitchen or grill the envy of the neighborhood. Homestyle sausage is made from only the most select cuts of pork, chicken, and turkey. And it's ready to go from the grocery bag to your kitchen and right to your table.
That chicken sausage, man, I haven't tasted anything like that. I wish you'd go ahead and put it on the market because I have high blood pressure. So I can't eat a lot of pork, but I love sausage. So if you get something, chicken, you know, that tastes like that, put it on the market, man, brother's gonna buy it because we can't eat that pork, man.
Homestyle uses only the freshest meats, zestiest seasonings, and that southern touch to produce the best tasting sausage you've ever eaten.
That's good meat right there. That's quality. Man, I just had my first piece of turkey sausage about 20 seconds ago. It was good. That was some good sausage. It was awesome.
If you see it in the store, is that the brand you're going to go buy?
Oh yeah. From now on, for the rest of my life.
Try ours against any other sausage, and you will absolutely agree. And for all you sports fans out there who like to tailgate, and believe me, I know a little something about tailgating, there is nothing better than Homestyle Foods sausage. It comes in regular, comes in mild, and it comes in hot. And when I say hot, I mean hot. From the tears coming down your face, I believe you must have had the hot sausage. How do you feel about it?
Great. Tastes great. I really dig the hot. I'm a hot man. I love hot sausages. And to prove it, I'm going back in.
I think you've been here before too, haven't you?
Well, I was on the other side of the table. I had a chance, to taste the mild as well as the chicken. But the hot, I think hands down, the hot is the one for me.
I see the smoke coming out your mouth.
Need I say more?
You'll be the undisputed champ of the parking lot, the backyard grill, or the recreation room each and every time. Game over. Homestyle is a clear-cut winner.
We gotta be about education and uplifting ourselves. You know, the numbers are staggering. The amount of young African American men that are in prison, more than enrolled in college, unemployment, young brothers dropping out, not even getting a high school diploma. So I think that we could use this moment, not just to galvanize young black men, but to galvanize all people of color. We gotta use this as inspiration, you know, to pick it up. We all gotta, I put myself in this too. Everybody gotta step that game up. Let's use this as a galvanizing force, a rallying cry. Everybody step it up.
The energy is high around Obama. I think everybody is excited. I don't think people have been this excited about a candidate in a long time. I was glad to hear Michelle's speech last night because she really started not just dealing with issues of the black family, but she talked about issues. Because what I don't want to see happen is us get so excited about a candidate that we forget the stuff we need. That we're not aggressive about challenging Barack and McCain about providing the kind of agenda that we need for our community. So the energy is great, but we still just got so much more work to do after this convention.